Hey yo, what's up? It's your boy Darkatous Gaming, and the commentary might not necessarily be that long. It might. Let's see how it happens. I just want to say that the reason I haven't been uploading is because currently I am injured. When the time is right, I'll probably tell you how everything happened. But if you see my videos and you know me like in real life, or you play with me on GTA 5, like you actually know me outside of like me uploading a YouTube video, you definitely know what happened. You hip, bro. You hip. You know, the boy out here, man. I'm like 50 Cent. You know, you hip. That's the only clue I'm gonna give, guys. I'm like 50 Cent, bro. You hip. But basically, also, I'm pretty sure I can't talk about that, what happened to me on a YouTube video. But I'll give you this clue. If you ever play with me on a GTA 5 session, dude, and I shit on you, just know I don't have my left arm available at the moment, as in it's going through rehab and all that. And if you lose to me, a person that is only playing with his right arm and can't even auto aim, okay, if you lose to me on a vehicle, I can still play that and stuff. But if you lose to me on a session, dude, you did it to yourself and you lost it with got one arm, and you can suck a fat one. Alright, let's get with the video right now. This video is really me giving my personal review on the Arena Mode DLC. And also my opinion on what I've been seeing with the Devil Money opportunities, because I don't think this is just a coincidence that like we had right now in the end of February, like in the end of January, dude, and throughout the Christmas/New Year's time, dude, we had this Devil Money crate house. It's one of the crates is one of the most profitable Devil Money things that they have out here. But the first time I did it, they did it with the bunker. Okay, so even if you don't like crates, bro, you could make a freaking good amount of money for the bunker. Okay, when it honestly came to the bunker, if anything, bro, like yo, when they do Devil Money again on the bunker, bro, I'm telling y'all, go look at my YouTube video where I show you how to sell the bunker by yourself, solo. You will need nobody's help but your own, and you'll thank me later when you make that 2,100,000, and then the rest of the supplies you fill it up, so it's like one full batch of supplies. It'll turn, when it's Devil Money, of course, into 420, and then you fill that, like when since it's gonna be one vehicle, you sell that in a decently populated session. Make sure that's not a session where a prick's gonna try to blow you up, you know what I'm saying? And once you do the full sale and then like full supply sale afterwards, it turns into product. But the second time with it'll be one vehicle with a 420, whatever the fuck, right? You will sell it in a populated session. Once you do that, that's like automatically obviously 2.5 million, but it'll be a little more since the second time you'll sell it in a populated session, dude. And you'll thank me just on selling the bunker by itself alone, dude. Since like obviously I made a YouTube video about it, and I made by myself with the bunker within the Christmas update over 10-15 million dollars. I was quite occupied too, since like what I've mentioned, I not exactly missed the free time. I been having a couple of appointments and such, so but I did have time to make a bunch of money. And also that's not even mentioning on the crates, dude, which I made, I think that time 15 to 20 million off the crates. And see, the thing about the crates, I jumped into that game very late. I used to be only about like the cocaine business, somewhat the bunker, once I learned how to do the selling it by myself. I discovered it by myself, dude. I was like one day like, there's no YouTube videos about this. If I'm comfortable at selling all the MC businesses by myself, like full sales, when they give you 4 vehicles, and the only time you can't sell those is when it's like the 3 post vans or the garbage can. That's the only time. But you could just like switch sessions and find another empty session and whatnot, you know. The only thing I was not able to do by myself self in a full sale was the bunker, and that irritated me. So I found a way, made a YouTube video about it. But before I did the YouTube video, I wanted to make sure that it was even possible. So yeah, it was possible, and I took the opportunity that nobody else uploaded this. Now, there's a reason why I'm talking about this, is because like I feel like the bunker devil money is gonna come back again soon, just like how we got right now twice the crate thing. I wouldn't be surprised if next week or the week before or the week after that, the next 2-3 weeks or whatever soon, we'll get to see devil money on the bunker, probably with something else. Like it would probably be something like, I don't know, devil money on MC businesses in the bunker. That wouldn't be surprising necessarily. And if they do that, that's gonna be raising my speculation to what I'm gonna say right now. I think that the next DLC that they're gonna come up with is going to be, I can't tell you it's gonna be a good one, but it's gonna be something very expensive. Like I know that this arena mode DLC is expensive, and you could also say that this is kind of for the people that do have these businesses, at least, like for them to make their money back off of the ridiculously expensive, shitty, useless vehicles. You know what I'm saying? To make their money back. You could argue that too. But what I say is, when they make this, okay, like what I say is, if that was the case, then, well, you would have made your money back with the bunker slash, you know what I'm saying, things they had during Christmas slash a little bit after New Year's. If that's the case, then why they bring the devil money crates back, and then like the 50% more money on the CEO vehicle warehouse, dude? And mark my words, either next week after like this devil money on the crates is done, or the week after that, mark my words, it's gonna be another good devil money. Because like sometimes they do a great devil money in RP kind of a like week, and then the next week they give a shitty one so that they surprise us with the next week or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or they'll do like a good one and then another good one back to back week to make a lot of money, right? It depends, but usually when that happens, it's because it's gonna be a surprise DLC or a DLC coming along the way. That's gonna be a lot of money, so that they can basically say, well, we gave you a lot of opportunities to basically prepare for this DLC, and then the people that didn't prepare or whatever would basically have to buy shark cards. But they can actually say that, well, we gave you a lot of money opportunities, and that is true. I've been taking been making that money with that. But for real, they're not wrong, and mark my words, we're gonna have sooner or later a DLC, and it's not gonna be cheap. Because why else are they throwing money at us like this, like making us be able to have a lot of money, bro, by having this great devil money great thing before that on the Christmas thing. Hell, they get the buzzard on the insert can pick up for free, bro. So I'm telling y'all, something, they're cooking up something. If you don't believe me, bro, go look back at like some DLCs, how they used to do it, man. It's always something like this, dude. It's a great business strategy. I'm not surprised, or wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, if I end up being right. But yeah. Now that I already kind of talked about that, I want to talk about my opinions on the arena mode DLC. I think it's trash. Like, it's the second worst DLC out there. Like, it's trash. It's garbage. It's not to do that it's not fun, dude. It's at least fun, but it's trash because you're overpaying for vehicles that, like, once the arena mode completely goes ghost, it's still an adversary mode. No matter what, it's still an adversary mode. All we really got that's worth it is like the bike, Sasquatch, the CR380, and more garage space. That's really all we got out of this. Nothing else. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. This DLC, for the most part, was trash. and you can barely at all dispute this, because in the reality of the thing is that like even the nightclub DLC had it made you good money, but like even that DLC, people are still using it right now for making money. It's not gonna be something that like, oh, the nightclub DLC came along and now nobody uses it. On the premises alone that this DLC is a adversary mode disguised as a DLC, it's gonna happen just like any adversary mode after double money or after it gets that love reaction, because it pays shit already. The vehicles are not that good for PvP on they're pretty trash when it's damn, I'm really trying to be nice up here but I can't. But when it's like free mode, it's trash. You're gonna die to an Oppressor Mark 2 and anything with missiles. Only thing I see that's even worth about it, like other than the bike, is again the Sasquatch forts. Full on, you can't get shot out of it. Like, it takes at least more than one rockets. Unlike the armored Kuruma, it can take. You won't die even if they shoot you with FMJ rounds. First of all, I mean second of all. So it's like good because you can't die inside of it, unless if you get hit with missiles. But that DLC is so much of a fail that like there's only like a few things that are good about it, but it still doesn't outweigh the fact that like you would have spent so much money on these shit vehicles. And just wait it out, dude. Watch when this DLC burns out and people are basically not playing these adversary modes again, or barely. It's already happening, and you basically wasted all your money on these vehicles, and some people don't care. That's cool. Me personally, I just don't find it any. Only 2, maybe 3 vehicles were like decent enough to use, and those are the only vehicles. Like apart, like from the people that want to show they have a couple of those vehicles, who the hell would use anything apart apart from the Sasquatch, ZR380 car, and the bike? That's the only thing we got good out of it. Like there's nothing good out of this DLC. So that's all I'm gonna say towards my review on it. It's trash. I think a new DLC is coming along the way because they know they fucked up on that DLC. So that's why they're giving us this double money on the crates, and probably we're gonna be getting a new one within this next week or 2 weeks after this one's done on Tuesday. Because there's gonna be a February or March DLC. Mark my words. February or March DLC. Now, because this is also a Call of Duty channel, I gotta give my opinions on Call of Duty real quick too. Even though this is supposed to be a GTA 5 video, I've not been playing Call of Duty because again I'm injured. Man, my left arm is like, yeah. So I be having sometimes to aim with my left toe. That's a little embarrassing. But I'm not really able to play one-handed, is basically, and to like aim down sight with one toe. But sometimes like, since it is Call of Duty, and if like I had to like hold down a place in a building, basically camp, since like, you know, can't play otherwise, I can't really rush. I don't have my left hand available to that right now. But sometimes when I do that, like I'm still playing it here and there. But it's also like not just that, the damn game, they're not handling it very well. I like what they're doing with Blackout, but like they need to focus on making multiplayer and zombies. I think from what I'm hearing right now, they're kind of doing it, but they're not doing enough. But multiplayers, the thing that they gotta like really like make sure that they fix soon and all that stuff, dude. Because it's like otherwise they're gonna like, it's a failed year for the most part ish. But it's been your boy Darkatous Gaming. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm out. Peace. I'm back, bitches.